Welcome to Exponent channel again. So today we are going to start a new topic of operators. So what are operators? Operators in Java is a symbol that is used to perform operations. Means if I want to multiply 2 with the 3, I will get the result as 6. Okay, this multiplication sign is nothing but operator. Okay, this is a operator, and this 2 and 3 is called as operand. Okay, so operands are nothing but the numbers and operator is nothing but the operation which it provides. Okay, if I give here plus, then 2 and 3 will be added. If I give here minus, 2 and 3 will be subtracted, and it goes on. So there are certain operators in the Java, okay, which we use to perform certain operations and to get some values and all. So let's talk about of the operator. So there are certain types, like here I have listed 7 types. So unary operator, arithmetic, relational, assignment, logical, shift operator, and ternary operator. So let's discuss about these in detail. So unary operator. So what is unary operator? Unary means one. Here only one operand will be uh, here we will use only one operand to perform certain operations. Like in unary operator, we can increment a value of something by 1. Okay, I cannot increment its value by 2 or 3. Like if I declare one variable int a is equal to 3, okay, and I want to increment its value, okay, then I can give a plus plus, then its value will be incremented to 4. If I give again a plus plus, then its value will be 5. Okay, so as you can see here, the value of 3 is incremented to 4, then the value of 4 is incremented to 5. 3 plus 1, the value of 3 is incremented by 1, then the value of 4 is incremented by 1, and I got the answer as 5. So I can increment its value to only 1. Then inverting the value of the boolean. What do you mean by this? Boolean means true or false. I can invert its value to true to false, then from false to true. Then negating an expression means if I have some positive value, if I like plus 10, then I want to negate it, means the value will be minus 11. Means we will see it in the VS Code how does it works. Okay, the positive numbers is connected to negative numbers. Yeah, let's move to the VS Code and try to do it practically. So let me create one file named as operators. So as it is our fifth 5 operator dot java. It has created me the class. So psvm public static void main string args. So unary operators, let me declare a variable and initialize its value. Let's take it as a. Int a is equal to, take me let me the value 3. Then unary operators are declared like plus plus a or a plus plus. This is the incrementing of. Then for decrement, let me write it here. Then decrement a minus minus a and a minus minus. So like this, a plus plus a plus plus, or minus minus a, or a minus minus. Like this we declare these unary operators. Let me write the printing statement: system dot out dot println. If I give here a plus plus, so what are you thinking what we will get? Comment down in the section. So let me run this. As you can see here, it has printed me the same value as as I have initialized to a, but I have told you that it will increment the value to 1. Why it is not incrementing? If I write one more printing statement and give here a and run this program, then you can see here the value is incremented to 4 from the 3. Okay, a plus plus, what it does means, it first prints the value, then increments the value by 1. Okay, first prints the value, then increments the value. Okay, if I print again a, there is no doubt that I will get 4 only. If I give here again plus plus, say a plus plus, by removing a, then you can see 3, then 4, then 5. First it is printed me the value of a is equal to 3, then it has printed me by incrementing its value to 3 plus 1 is equal to 4. Now a is storing the number 4. At last it gave me the value a plus 1 is equal to 5. Okay, did you get that? If I write south, let me comment out this and give here plus plus a, and if I run this program, you can see it is giving me the output as 4. Okay, the plus plus a increments the value and prints it directly, but in a plus plus it first prints the value, then increments its value. Okay, if I write here south a, then you can see that it again printed the incremented value only. 4 is again printed as 4. It will not increment the value again, as it has incremented and printed in the first place. Okay, it prints the value a is equal to 4, and this is also a is equal to 4. Okay, the same case is in the negative in the decrement operator. Let me copy this and paste it over here. Let me remove this commenting lines. Okay, this is not required. Let me remove this and let a minus minus. Let's print comment out these lines. Okay, as you can see here, it is first printed the value a is equal to 3, then it decremented the value by 1 and printed me the value 2. Okay, for the same, let me control C, control V. For minus minus a, then it decrements the value and prints the value as it is, 2 only. Comment out these lines and show you. Okay, 2 and 2 is printed, decremented and then decremented and printed. But here first uh, print, then sorry, here first first print and then increment the value. Okay, so let's move to the next operator. So arithmetic operators. So what are arithmetic operators? The basic mathematical operations. Okay, like the signatures we use in the mathematics, like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, and this is the modulo symbol. It is not a percent, it is called as modulo. Okay, modulus, modulo. Okay, this we from this percentage sign or modulo sign, we get the remainder of between the two operands. Okay, let's try to do it in the VS Code. Let me name a file as underscore 6 arithmetic operator dot java. Let me psvm public static void main string args. This int a is equal to say 10 and int b is equal to say 15. Okay, then let me print one value. Let me make one more variable as int c is equal to, let's do here addition operation, a plus b. If I give here south and print c, why it is showing me the red line? Okay, I declare it once again here. Let me save this and run this program. So 10 plus 15 is 25. So here you can see the value of addition of a plus b. I can also write it here without declaring the third variable. Okay, this is also fine and this is also absolutely okay. Okay, so for decrementation means subtraction, south a minus b. Let me write it. This is addition, then this is subtraction. Okay, what is a minus b? Let me copy this, paste, multiplication, a multiply by b, and then division, a divides b, and then the last remainder, a modulo b. Let's run this all programs together. Addition is 25, subtraction is minus 5, multiplication is 150, division is 0, remainder is 10. Okay, so they perform according to their operations and all. So in the next video we will solve some we will be solving some set of questions on the operators. So there you will get the clear idea how these operators will work, how the expression evaluation will be done. Like in mathematics we have, right, y is equal to ax square, like ax square plus bx plus c, how to find the value of x and how to evaluate these expressions. If I have some certain values like 10 plus 20 multiply by 40, okay, 40, so how these expression will be evaluated. We will see these all in the next video in the practice set questions. Okay, so let's move to the next type. So next is relational operators. So what are relational operators? They compare between the two operands. Okay, if someone asks me between 2 and 3, tell me which is greater, I can simply tell that 3. If someone asks me again that do show me, how I can show it? By using one comparing operator. Okay, this shows that 3 is greater and 2 is lesser number. Okay, like that we have certain operators: greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, double equal to, not equal to. Okay, double equal to checks that if 2 is equal to 2 or not, if 2 is equal to 3 or not. Okay, 2 is equal to 2, yes it is true. 2 is double equal to 3, no it is false. In mathematics we use 2 is equal to 3 to check if 2 and 3 are equal or not, but in programming languages we use double equal to check its equality. Okay, if I use only single if I use only single equal to, then it means that the 3 is assigned to 2. It is called as assignment operator. We will study it here only. This is assignment operator and this is equality operator. Okay, let's move to the VS Code and run these programs. File. So 6 underscore 7 next relational operator dot java public static void main string docs public static void main string docs. So there will be a space in between. So next is relation operator, means they relate between the two operands. Okay, so if I give here int x is equal to some value, say 21, comma y is equal to 4. Okay, let me give one printing statement, and if I ask the compiler is x is greater than y, what it will return? True. Why? Because x is 21, y is 4. As 21 is greater than 4, it has returned me the value as true, boolean value. Okay, for the same thing, let me copy this line, control V, x is less than x, where x is less than y, so false. As 21 is less than 4, it has printed me false. Okay, so let me declare one more variable, z is equal to 4, and give one south statement, z is greater than or equal to y. Okay, again true. Maybe you are getting confused. X is greater, here y is true and x is false. Here as z and y have both the same value, so they, so it is showing me as it is true. Okay, z true. Did you get my point? how these are working. If I write south, bro, south, uh, let me take it y plus, let me give here is z is less than or equal to x. Let me give here x. Let me run this. Okay, x is again true. Why? Because z is not equal to x, right? You can see here 4 and 21 are not equal, but 21 is greater than the 4, so one condition of less than is true. Therefore it is printing me as true. So we have assignment operators here. What do you mean by assignment? Assignment means assigning a value to someone. Like if I declare a variable called a and I give 5 as its value, then it means that 5 is assigned to a. A is my variable which stores the value. Okay, which stores the value. 5 is assigned to a, then 5 is stored in a. You got it? So there are certain different types of assignment operators. It is plus equal to, minus equal to, multiply equal to, divide equal to. So what are these? If I write a plus equal to 6, this is nothing but a is equal to a plus 6. A plus 6. This means that if I want to add my operand again to my assigned value operand, like 6 is assigned to a, I want to add a again to 6, so I use a plus equal to 6. Okay, so like this we can add our operator, assigned operator, to assigned operand to again our operand. Like if I declare some variable 2 and I want to operate between b and a, let me say a is equal to 3. If I want to operate between 2 and 3, I can simply write a minus equal to b. It is nothing but a equal to a minus b. Then 3 will be subtracted with 2 and I will get the answer as 1. So this is the work of assignment operators. Let's move to the VS Code and run these programs. So here I've created my file as assignment operator. So public static void main string args g is missing, and okay, let me give one variable int a is equal to 3 and then b is equal to 4 semicolon. If I write a plus equal to let's say b, it will be like a is equal to a plus 4, which is nothing but 3 plus 4. Okay, semicolon missing. Okay, let me give the system.out.println and print a value. A is added to a plus a. So you can see here 7 is printed as 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay, so let's do this for the subtraction. A minus equal to 4, nothing but a minus 4 and then minus 4. A is subtracted to, sorry, 4, right? It is a is added to 4 and a is subtracted to 4. Run this file again. So as you can see here, 7 and 3 is printed. What if I write a plus equal to b, semicolon? This is nothing but a is equal to a plus b. South, here a is added to b plus a. So here I'm getting the value as 7, as 3 plus 4 is 7. Now let me give some other value so that the result will be different. So the answer is 11. Next is logical operators. What are logical operators? Logical operator checks the conditions. Okay, here we provided two conditions for these logical operators. They checks between these two conditions and give true or false according to those conditions. Like if I use and operator between the two conditions, there it will return true or false. Like if what you can tell, if there are two conditions, like erase this. If there are two conditions like 2 is greater than 3 and 3 is greater than 4, so in this is the logical operator and these are the comparison operators. They are checking if 2 is greater than 3 and 3 is greater than 4 or not. Here the condition fails as 2 is not greater than the 3, so it will not check this 3 and 4 and directly will return false. Okay, so it works like this. If I remove this greater sign, if I write 2 is less than 3 and 3 is greater than 4, then it again checks the first condition, this is true. Then it checks the second condition, which is false. Okay, then from this it tells that it is false again. What you get from this? This means that these both the conditions must be true. Like if I give here 3 is greater than 4, which is nothing but true, then it will return as true. Okay, this is uh, this is what and operator does, logical and it has one table like condition 1. Let me write here, maybe I not written in the PPT, so let me write here condition 1 and here condition 2. This for and. If condition 1 is true and condition 2 is also true, then the result will be true. If condition 1 is true and condition 2 is false, then the result will be false. If condition 1 is false and second is true, then again it is false. If both are false, then the result is again false. In a logical and operator, to get true value, both the condition must be true. Okay, let's move to the logical or operator. It is same like this only, just we use if 2 is greater than 3, or 2 and 3 is less than 4. What does it do? It checks the first condition, which is false, but it again checks the second condition and check that 3 is less than or 4. Yes, it is true. Okay, logical or. Either of one is true, then it returns the value as true. Okay, its table is here condition 1, condition 2, and then the result. If both the values are true, then it is true. If either of the value is true, then again it is true. True, false, true. If both the condition are false, then the value is false. Okay, let's move to the VS Code and execute these programs. Let me name one more file as underscore 8 logical underscore 8 logical operator dot java. PSVM, okay, static void main string docs. Then let me declare here, let's say two variables. A is equal to three variables. A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4. Semicolon. Let's discuss about the AND operator. What is logical AND? Let's see what it will do. Let me give south here and write A is greater than B and A is greater than C. Okay, let me run this. Oh, it is printing me as false. Why so? Because as you can see here, A is not greater than B. A is less than B. So it is printed me as false. Okay, let me write here first. First, okay, so let me copy this line, and this is our second case. Let me give here less than B. You can see here A is less than B, as 2 is less than, let me zoom it. Okay, as 2 is less than 3, this condition is true, but the second condition, 2 is not greater than C. According to that table, this is true and this is false. What will be the output? False. Let's see. One error. Record is less than B. Okay, maybe there is some problem. Let me run this file. So as you can see here, the second is also false. Why? Because the second condition is false. So let's try about the third condition, where both are true. This is our third condition, where both are true. A is less than B and A is less than C. Okay, this is true and this is also true. Let's run this program. Run this again. Oh sorry, I'm selecting and running this program, that's why it is creating me error. Okay, now, okay, the third condition is true. So if you change this to if this condition is true and this condition is false, then again the answer is false only. So let's me comment out these set of lines and let's run this program for the or operator, logical or. Control V. Let change this operator to or. Let's is greater than B. Con Control C. Control V. Then this one more, third one. So let me run these files. First one is true, sorry, false, true, true. As here both the conditions are false, therefore it is printing me as false. Here one condition is true and second condition is false, then therefore it is printing me as true. In the or operator there must be a uh, single condition must be true to get the output as true, and in the third case one both the conditions are true, therefore it is printing me as the true. Okay, I hope you have get this logical and or operator. Let's move to the next operator. So next is shift operator. um, I am thinking that to make one separate video of 5 to 10 minutes on the shift operator, because there is a shifting of the bits. Each number is represented in the form of bits, binary system like 0 1 0 1. Okay, this is the binary numbers. So right shift and left shift means we add 0 to end position to shift it left side, and we add a 0 to right and to preceding position to shift it right side. So this is the right shift and left shift. I am thinking to make one detailed video on this to make you clear. So let's move to the next operator. I will soon upload its video on the shift operator. Okay, so next is ternary operator. So what are ternary operators? Ternary means 3. It takes 3 operands to perform one operation. Java ternary operator is used one line replacement for if and else statement. There is one conditional statements like if, else, and then else if. Okay, they check the conditions which we have provided to if and else if condition, if and else if, and one more is else. These we will learn in the upcoming videos, so don't worry about that. So to replace these lines, there will be no else if here. To replace these if and else two lines in one line, we use this ternary operators. So question mark and the colon is are nothing but the ternary operators. How they work, we, uh, we will practically do it in the VS Code. And theoretically, let me tell you that, like here I give A is greater than B, question mark, A colon B. Okay, if this condition is true, say A is greater than B, like if I take A is equal to 1 and B is equal to 2, let me take 2 and 1, 2 and 1. As 2 is greater than 1, the condition is true, right? Then A will be printed. If the condition is false, if the condition is false, then B will be printed. If the condition true, A is printed. If the condition is false, then B is printed. Did you get my point? So like this we can reason, uh, we can print the valid answers. Let's move to the VS Code and run these programs. Let me create a file. So this is our 9 dot, sorry, 9 ternary operator dot java. So here is psvm. So let me declare one variable with a is equal to 3 and b is equal to uh, int b is equal to 5. Okay, so let me declare one more variable as int c, or let me take it as maximum is equal to, here we are finding which is the maximum number. Okay, the syntax is a is greater than b. Let me give it like this, and then the question mark, a semicolon, sorry, colon, b ended with the semicolon. Let me print this out, maximum. Okay, let's see, will be our number is maximum or not. Oh, it is printing me as 5. Why? It is checking the condition for if a is greater than b or not. As 3 is not greater than b, it is printing me the value of b. Okay, if I reverse this condition, let me write one more line, control C. Let me write it for minimum. Let me rename my variable as minimum. A is less than b and print here minimum. Let me run this program. So as you can see here, it is printed me the minimum value as 3. Okay, as 3 is less than 5, the condition is true, that's why it is printing me the value of a. Okay, so in the next video we will be solving some set of problems on the operators, and there you will get the clear idea about the operators. Okay, so this is the end of our video. In the next video we will be solving some set of problems on the operators to get a clear idea about the operators. Okay, so let's meet you in the next video.